What's going on? Retire on Dividends here. Commute Podcast. Why the hell not? It's raining. I'm late to get to the gym, the work gym. This day is just like, I don't know. My alarm went off at 3. I hit snooze twice. So the day is screwed. I had too much to do this morning, YouTube wise, to be doing that. So obviously I left a little late. Now here I am. It's already 5:30, but supposed to get to the work gym by 6, and I'm probably gonna get there 6:15. But anyway, what the hell is going on? I've been getting a lot of good feedback in the Discord, and thank you guys for that feedback, that people are actually enjoying these videos. And these are people that don't necessarily even like the yield max funds, which means it's awesome, because every time I hit record and make one of these videos, I'm thinking to myself, like, who the hell is going to watch this garbage, right? But, and it doesn't do that well view-wise, but it does well enough that I know, people are watching, but it is always good to get some good feedback on the randomness of my commute videos. Keep in mind, way back in the day when I started YouTube as the broke investor, my first video was a commute video, because my thinking was, all right, I'm just going to start it. I don't have time because I work every day, all day, I commute. Where can I make the video? I'll make it in the car. Little did I know, how hard it would be. That was when I think I had one kid. Little did I know how hard it would be with 2 kids to do YouTube. But yeah, it's crazy. But anyway, I make the commute videos to give me an opportunity to talk about other things that could be not even investment related, just whatever, just share my experiences, because I consider myself an old man now. I'm 41 years old, but I've been through, been around the block. Just a normal dude sharing experiences. So today I want to talk about, could be, I don't know if you want to call it controversial or something that is not talked about enough, maybe. And a lot of people may just disagree with me, but I just want to talk about how in life we're all really built to be workers, right? The mentality that, we're expected to do is go to school, all right? You go to school, you finish high school, all right? If you're smart, right, you go to college for 4 years, you take out a loan, you go into massive debt, you go to college, just to get a job, to be able to work at a desk 8 to 9 hours a day and sit in a cube. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is what we consider success, right? That's success. I mean, and to me, like, I was fighting for that perfect cubicle job, because I didn't go to college. I tried college, I couldn't afford it, and I hate school, so it wasn't for me. And I got into a corporate job, which, again, they required a degree. I didn't have one. I got lucky, to be honest. I'm grateful for it. But at the same time, is that really the goal? Like, to sit in a cube for that long? And no, I'm not one of those, obviously, this new generation's like, I don't want to work 5 days. I don't want to work 8 hours. Wah. This is not about that. This is about, like, what is success? Like, what are they doing? What is the goal for, us? And what are they telling us? So when you get your first job, I'm going 10 over the speed. This guy's up my ass. When you get your first job, whether you're 14, whether you're 16, most people start at 16. I started 14, luckily, at the time. I don't even know if you can anymore. But my first job was like camp counselor, and then I did some other things, babysitting. But first job, real job I'll consider 16 at a supermarket. But anyway, you get that first job. One of the first things comes out of your paychecks is Social Security. Now, what the hell is Social Security? Right? You have to pay money, a percentage. I don't know I think it was 6% or something like that. And then your employer has to pay the same amount, right? And Social Security, you don't have an option. That money comes out of your check, and the idea behind that is the government will take that money, they will essentially, I guess, invest it for you, and they will give it back to you when you're old, okay? When you're old. And they'll give it back to you starting at the age of 62 years old. So right off the bat, your very first job, they're taking your money and they're saying, all right, we'll set you up with a retirement income at 62 because we know what's best for you. We know, we're better investors than you. We think you should not get this until 62. So right off the bat, your first job, you start working, you're automatically set to thinking, okay, I'm paying Social Security, they're going to give me money at 62, I need to work till 62. Okay, that's it. I got to work until 62. I'm 16 years old, I'm working till 62, and that's the mentality, right? It's drilled into your freaking head. All right, then you go to college, you get a degree. Yay, I got a degree. I got all this freaking debt. Now what? Now you interview for your favorite corporate job, assuming you're going to be a corporate minion, right? Whether it's, the field I'm in, accounting, or it could be anything. I don't know. It doesn't matter, right? You get a job. Whatever you went to college for, you get the job. But you hope to get the job you went to college for, But regardless, you go to college, right? That's considered success. Going to college and going into debt, believe it or not, that's success. I mean, to me, my opinion on that, that's a whole nother video, but the expense to go to college is completely ridiculous. And I will not push my children to go to college. I am sorry. Maybe it's because I didn't go to college. I didn't graduate college. Neither did my wife. Neither did my parents, Neither did my siblings. And we all have jobs. We're fine. We're doing fine, right? So maybe that's why. I don't know. Because the people that go to college, they're so built in. Oh, I'm an alumni of whatever, and I want my children to go there. Not even considering the investment part of is it even worth it? What the hell are you paying for? And let's not even get into what they're teaching at the colleges. That's another story for another day. But anyway, back to the topic at hand. You go to college, you get the job, you get your dream job. Oh my God, I got a job. And guess what? They have a 401k. Oh, thank you. You're so awesome. You offer a 401k. Oh, you're the best job ever. Okay. The one great thing I will say about a 401k, right, is the match. The employee match, okay? I will give that. That is awesome. But back in the day, when you had these jobs, you got pensions. When I started at my job, the pension did still exist. But of course, 3 years later, they got rid of it. And I wasn't there long enough to qualify for it. So, I don't have a pension. But they got rid of the pension. Most jobs got rid of their pension, and they now offer the 401k. Why? Because it saves them a shitload of money. That's why. So, I don't blame them. Believe me, I do not blame them. So, nothing against that. But here we are, everyone in the, the public sector, government jobs, this and that. Teachers, they all have pensions. How the hell do they have pensions? These pensions are so unaffordable. It's okay for the taxpayer to fund these, but when you go to the real world, they're unaffordable. I get it. They are unaffordable. And, I'm understanding of that, but why am I paying for other people's pensions? Again, another topic for another day. So, back to your dream job. You get to your dream job. You consider this success, right? You get a 401k. What is a 401k? Okay, what is it? It's a retirement account. right? The point of the account is to save all the money that you can, as much money as you can, so that you can retire, okay? And the goal, right? The rules of the 401k, you cannot touch that money until you're 59 and a half years old. That's the key number. That's the key age. So, okay, you sign up for a 401k. The options are pre-tax, which means you don't pay taxes now. You pay taxes later on the income you put in, the contributions you put in, plus all the gains associated with it. And then there's Roth, which is post-tax, which means you pay tax now on the contributions, but you don't pay tax later on those same contributions or any gains associated with it, okay? So that's the difference between those two. So you have two options, okay, that's great. But now, what is the 401k? Like, I'm putting away, you're telling me, like, the census is max out your 401k, okay? Max it out so you'll be set at retirement. And retirement is considered 62 for Social Security, 65, 60. Well, actually, maximum Social Security, by the way, is 67. So technically, if you want to get, for real, like, Social Security really thinks you don't deserve your money until you're 67. Just saying. So Social Security really thinks retirement age is 67. All right? And they're considering raising it. Like, these people have lost their goddamn minds. Like, someone needs to smack them right across the face. Oh, God, I hate it. I mean, it's unbelievable. Anyway, back to the 401k. All right, so I'm going to put all my money. I'm going to max away. I'm going to go broke, maxing out my freaking 401k. And guess what? I can't touch the money till I'm 59 and a half. But me, it's set in my brain. That's okay, because I'm working that long. I have to work that long in order to retire. That is the mentality that is built into our heads. That was built into my head for so long. And then, like, you come to realize and you think about it, it's like, wait, like, these funds came out, these high yield funds, believe me, they woke me up. I'm not saying, like, it's the best thing, for everyone, but it just makes you, like, think about things differently. So it shows just what's actually possible, right? So, like, such as retiring early, because you never, ever think that's possible. In fact, you think it's irresponsible, right? People have the mindset that, you can't afford to retire early. What are you, out of your mind? You have to work until you get your Social Security. You have to work until you qualify for Medicare at 65. What are you doing? But nobody tells you, what if you, okay, take the 401k match. I 100% agree with that. That's a no-brainer. That is actually free money. It's not really free because you're working. It's a perk. It's a benefit from the company. So you're actually working for that money because it's a benefit of the company, which you're busting your ass for. So it's, again, technically not free. It's just a wonderful benefit. So I'm never saying don't take that. You should always take your match. Outside of that, what if you got your first job at 22 years old, 24 years old, and you invested only in a taxable account? No, you can't do that. You'll have to pay taxes on that. Oh, crap, I don't want to do that, right? Wait, what do you mean? I got to pay taxes? Whoopie freaking do. Guess what? If you pay more taxes, that means you're making more money, right? The government is going to rip you off on taxes forever and ever and ever and ever. And there's nothing we can do about it except vote these idiots out. But can't worry about that. We have to worry about ourselves making the most money we can so that, we can essentially not worry about it. Not worry about, like, can I afford to buy this for my children? Can I afford to buy a gallon of milk to feed my kid? Can I buy diapers? Everything. I get it. It's unaffordable. But why should I put all of my money into a retirement account? Why should I max out my 401k? Why should I max out my Roth IRA? Why should I do that? Oh, because I'll need that money at 59 and a half because I can't trust myself otherwise. If it's in another account, I'm not good. I can't trust myself. Okay? Why would I put my money in a 401k? Same thing. Not to mention, guys, by the way, the 401k, it limits you, right? Most companies have a 401k. There's limited options to choose from. They tell you what index funds you can choose. How freaking ridiculous is this? And again, I didn't realize this till later on too, because I didn't really know about investing. So I'm thinking, oh, just target date fund. Yeah, that sounds right. Okay, let me choose that. And then you look at the performance, you're like, wait, that's garbage. I can do better than that. And then again, you realize like, what is this? Is this even worth it? So again, the point of this video really is, I'm just explaining, like, it seems like we are really set up to have the mindset that retirement age is 59 and a half, 62, 65, or 67, and nothing else. Those are the retirement ages, and that's brainwashed in our head. Why is that? Well, it's because, again, back to the beginning, we are workers. We are built to be workers. We're supposed to work our entire lives, pay taxes into the system, retire when they tell us. And that's the robotic thinking. But I'm sorry, but I'm out of that thinking, right? I'm out of that thinking. And this, I go back, I don't know if you guys watch Kamir and the Kamir Nation. He has a YouTube, and he does lives all the time. He gets a lot of hate, but he's a really good guy. I've never met him. I want to. It'd be nice, but you could just tell. You could tell good people when you hear him talk. But I'll never forget, he made a video. I think he said maybe something his dad they wanted to offer his dad, right? Offer like, oh, you want a 401k or this and that. He's like, oh, cool. What's that? Right? Like, oh yeah, you invest and then you get your money when you're 60. He's like, what? Like, I could be dead by then. And it's just like something as simple as that. It's like, oh my God, it's so true, right? You're investing all this money to use at an age where not even a lot of people make it to. So, by the way, shout out to you, Kamir. Great channel, respect. But it's crazy. I don't know. I completely changed my way of thinking, and I know so many people, when you tell them this, they're going to be like, you are the dumbest person I've ever met. Like, why? Because it's ingrained in your head. If you don't max out all retirement vehicles, you are stupid. But you want to hear my argument? Here's my argument. I want my money now. I want it accessible to me now. Sure, I could take a freaking loan on my 401k, but, what's the point? That's a loan. I don't want any debt, all right? I want my money in a taxable account producing. It could be income fund or it could be a growth fund, but it doesn't matter. I want the accessibility, right? The reason is life. I want to enjoy life. So whether or not I want to live off the income, whether or not I want to buy my wife something, whether or not I want to buy my kids something, I want the income now. I don't want it at 59 and a half. I don't want to work till 59 and a half. I don't want to work till 62 because you said so. So guess what? Social Security, get that. I don't give a damn, all right? I don't give a damn about Social Security. I seriously do not. It's not even a consideration in my retirement plan. If it's around, oh, great. Thank you, government, for your shitty investments that made me no return. Because I'm pretty sure if I invested all that money myself, I'd be making a lot more money right now. So how about this? How about you get rid of Social Security and you let us invest our own money? Because, again, they're taking from you and your employer. So that's, if you get both of that money on both sides, you could do a much better job. Well, I don't know how to invest. Well, this is where it all begins. We need to teach this in school. We need to teach our kids, like, how to make money. When you make money, what do you do with the money? You know, they don't want to teach you in school though, because again, it goes back to the beginning. We are made to be workers. We are. That's just how it is, right? I am made to work at my job until I'm 62, 65, you know? And everybody I work with has that mentality. And I tell them, you know, if I even mention, oh, I'm gonna retire by 50, I get laughed at. Like, it's like, yeah, okay, good luck with that. Okay, I'm like, all right, thank you, but I'm going to, you know, it's gonna happen. So I have a plan. I'm gonna build it out, and guess what? Am I necessarily gonna retire and leave my job? Probably not. But guess what? I will have the income too. I will have enough money that could match my job, that I can make more than my job. So I don't need a job. I don't need to go into a full-time job. I can work part-time. I could work at Walmart. I could be the greeter. Yo, what's up, guys? I always said I'm gonna work at Costco, be the greeter. Happiest people, right? You know why? They check in, they say hi to everyone, they check their cars, they go home. The job doesn't go home with them, right? There's no emails waiting for them. Their job is done when they leave for the day. And they're just always so happy. Well, some of them. A lot of people are just always miserable. Nothing you can do about that. But Costco does a good job of picking, I'll say, you know, good people. You know, people that have good spirit, good vibes, just happy people. You know, sometimes you go to like retail or whatever stores and you just see like these people with a miserable attitude. Like, listen, you know, don't take that out on me if you don't like your job, right? I get it. You work at a hard job that pays you shit money, but that's not the fault of the customer. That's the fault of you and, you know, your employer. So go work that out between you two. Leave me out of it. So get that, you know, little mug off your face and cheer up. So anyway, I wanted to make this video. Actually, I wanted to make it the other day, like a couple days ago. And I was just, I don't know, I wasn't in the right mood to do it. But today, I wanted to get it out. Because I just think we are built to think this way, and we have to stop. We have to talk some sense into ourselves. Let's start with ourselves. Like, do I want to work? Do you want to work till 65? If you do, that's great. All right? More power to you. It's healthy to work until you're old. And I'm not saying don't work. Everyone should work. Everyone should do something, or else you'll lose your mind. So even if you have enough money to retire early, you got to do something, man. You got to get a hobby. Make a YouTube. I'll watch it. You know, do something. But the point is, like, we're all just, like, supposed to be drowning in debt all of our lives, working, maxing our 401ks, leaving us no income to survive and enjoy our lives. And that's the other thing. Debt. Oh, my God, debt. Credit cards. This is the one thing I love Ramsey on. You know, he always makes fun of the almighty FICA. Like, how ridiculous is that? Another thing you're taught, you're not successful unless you have a good credit score. But why do you need a good credit score? So I could borrow money. Okay, but then I'll have to pay it back, right? And then what? And then you'll have a good credit score, so you can borrow more money. And then the circle begins. Okay, well, what if I don't get a credit card? Oh, then you'll have bad credit. Everyone will deny you of everything. Okay, so you're already, you know, built in to have debt. And that was me. I'm 18, I'm getting a credit card. Boom. Build that shit up. Build it up. Yeah, credit score, baby. Before you know it, I'm massive debt. Can't breathe, can't survive, can't nothing. So what am I doing? I'm working 2, 3 jobs just to pay off credit cards. Then I get a car loan. Then I get this. Then I get that. Boom. Debt. I'm the perfect culprit. I'm going to work until I'm dead because I'm debt. I live on debt. So, and guess what? By the way, if you close a credit card, your credit score goes down. What does that tell you guys? What does that freaking tell you? Unbelievable. I'm done. I mean, I still use credit card, but I pay it off. I used to hate people that say that. Oh yeah, I use a credit card, but I pay it off at the end of the month. I'm like, yeah, screw you. Must be nice. I'm sitting here paying minimum payments on 5 different cards. You're paying off your freaking one card every month. I used to hate people that said that, but now I am that person. But it is possible, believe me. I was not good with money in my earlier ages, but I needed that to happen in order for me to learn. I learned everything the right way, through experience. So, and that's why the commute videos are here. I'm here to talk about it. And yes, I was like the guy, 401k, yeah. Brag about it. Yeah, I got 401k, baby. Hell yeah. I'm putting 15%. I'm putting 15% in. Like, hell yeah. We're awesome. Yeah. Oh, wait, I can't touch that money till I'm gray or bald or limping or old or dead? Oh, wait. Hold on. Let me think about this. This 401k thing does not sound as good. But wait, if I invest in a taxable account, oh wait, I have the freedom of choice to choose my own investments? Wow, that's interesting. Oh wait, I could use the money anytime I want? Oh wait, that's unusual. I can use my own money? You're not telling me when I could use my own money? That's awesome. So, I mean, I'm sorry for sound like a sarcastic a-hole, but it's just a topic that I just can't. Let me scroll this up. I don't know. It's crazy, man. It's crazy. But it's, yeah, I don't know. It's just crazy. But, yeah, I wanted to talk about this, and what I'm doing now, if you're wondering, I do the match, all right? I get the match, and when my wife was still working, I fixed hers. We were only doing the match. That's it. All of the other income went into the bank account, and then I can decide what to do with it. At the time, again, when we were both working, I was putting, whatever we were doing in the 401k was going right into the taxable brokerage, and I was building that out so that hopefully we could retire. Well, number one, she could retire early so she could stay home with the kids and take care of the kids, because that was the number one priority, because that was better for her, that was better for me, and more importantly, that was better for the kids. That checkbox, by the way, is checked. We did that, okay? We did that. And that was thanks to the high yield funds, which, by the way, I'm not using for that yet. More thanks to YouTube, okay? Because YouTube has done, it's done pretty well for me. Again, we all joke about it. I'm getting minimum wage technically, but it's still like it's something I could do on the way to work. It's something I could do at home. It's not something, I always work 2 jobs. The other jobs were me going right after work to like a supermarket and working till like 11 at night. Who wants to do that? I'll miss my kids' baseball games? I can't coach then? No, thank you. So it's just, it's all worked out. Everything's been working out. But in summary, yes. I'm only doing match. Unfortunately, I can't put more new money into a taxable account because we're living off one income at the moment. But, that the money that I already moved the money that we had in our Roth IRAs, all of the contributions I took out, because you can take that out penalty free. And I put that in a taxable account. And that taxable account is what I'm building up as the second income source. And right now, it's doing that. It's generating income. It's generating income through these high yield options. It's also generating income now through my options. So I'm getting back into options myself at a very low level, very basic level, and I'm, trying to see how I can do. How much income can I generate? How much income can these funds generate? And I'm at about $2,000 a month, so I'm on my way. I got about $50,000 in the account, so it's doing okay. And I'm going to build it up and up and up and up. And the goal, the goal is endless, right? The goal, obviously, if you think about like, all right, 10,000 a month, 20,000 a month, right? 20,000 a month, what, 240 a year? That's pretty good money, right? So if you can hit something like that, it depends. You gotta make the right choices. You gotta do this and that. But guess what? Guess what, guys? This money, say I make $2,000 a month, but say, all right, say we've been talking about going Disney for years. Like, we've never, my 8-year-old wants to go, but my other one is 2, so it's like, all right, we gotta wait till he's at least 4. But, I'm not even worried about the expense anymore, because guess what? When the time comes, I'll just take the dividend income. I'll take like however many months, 5 months, 10 G's, I don't know, what does it cost? So I take, right now it's 5 months worth of dividend income I can't reinvest. All right, so freaking be it. Guess what? I'd rather do that than go into debt, And guess what? That money is there for us to enjoy our life, okay? But you're gonna decrease your retirement. I don't care. That is my retirement. Whatever is in my 401k is an added bonus. But when I'm building my taxable account will eventually be my retirement. Hopefully my retirement early, but if not, whenever, right? Whenever. So I had to make this video, and again, tons of you may disagree with me, and I get it. Believe me, I get it. I get both sides, but I'm sorry, but I'm now of the thinking that my money needs to be accessible. I mean, I'm a grown-ass man. If you're 18 years old, you're a grown-ass adult. You can't trust yourself putting money in a taxable account. You really think like you're just so uncontrollable, you're just going to go spend it all? I mean, if that's the case, okay, you're a 401k guy. You're a worker, you should be a worker. But I don't want to be a worker, all right? I want to be whatever the hell I want to do. I want to go at my own pace, leave at my own pace. The dream job is not to do a cubicle for 40 freaking years, right? I mean, I'm almost on 20 years. That's enough, man. That is enough. I'd like to end at 25, 30. I mean, I don't want to hit 30 years. I mean, again, it's crazy. It's just crazy. But food for thought, guys. I know some of you guys are young, just guys and girls. So, you still have time to think about this. So just think about it. Run the numbers. What's possible? And by the way, if you start early, you could just set your check and just put this money into the taxable brokerage and just leave it. And it'll build up and build up and build up. And if you make the right choices, just imagine the possibilities. It's really amazing. But let me know your feedback on that. Am I over the top here? Are you with me? Or do you think I'm stupid? Either way, I'm down for any feedback. I don't really care. But this is like, it's all about the commute video, the jibber jabber, right? But that's my feeling on it. Sorry, but it is. It doesn't feel right anymore. The whole setup. Like, we're all set up to do this. All right, guys, I'm almost at the gym. Thank God. I have no energy to work out. And it's leg day again. Here we go. But as always, this is not financial advice. I am not a financial advisor. I'm a scrub. I'm a worker, just like you. But, please do your own research. This video is for fun and entertainment. So hopefully you had fun, and hopefully you're entertained during this commute. I know I had fun, even though I'm talking to myself. I'm talking to a phone, But if you enjoyed this, please hit the like button. If you need to tell this to someone, feel free to share it. Share it with your friends and family. All right? See what they think. They're like, yeah, okay, this guy's a lunatic. Do not trust him. But it's against the normal way of thinking, and it's time to think a little outside the box, guys. Time to think. You don't have to do it. Just think about it. Like, does it make sense? Like, what am I doing? Do I want to work that long? Do you want to lock up your money like that? Do you want to have limited options? I don't know. Anyway, I'm done rambling. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Stay tuned for the next Commute Podcast, probably next week. I have no idea what we'll talk about, but if you have suggestions, leave them down below. All right, later.